Hiya, welcome back. Today I am talking about one of the 5 ways to make your brand more personable. And if you've missed my video where I talk about all 5, I'll just do a quick recap for you. But before I do that, I'm just going to introduce myself in case you don't know who I am. My name is Kate and my business is called STUDIOKTR. And I work with entrepreneurs the world round from my home here in the UK, where I help them gain real insight into who they are so they can apply to their brands and show up in a far more genuine way, attract clients more effortlessly, up-level their business, and be taken more seriously in their industry. Okay, so this is not a definitive list, and if you have any other ideas, please put them in the comments below. But just here's a quick recap. And each week I'm going to be going into each one a bit further. So if you don't want to miss a video, please put a comment down below and I'll make sure to tag you. Okay, so my first was get on video. The second on my list is leave voice messages. The third, which we'll talk today about your headshots or getting your photography done using your photos. The fourth is show your gratitude. And the fifth is notice the little things about your business. So in the first video, I talk about how even though it's really important to create your visual brand and your verbal brand, all the things like logos and graphics and colors and copy and all of that good stuff that we think about when we think about showing up as our business. But you have to be more personable. You have to go that extra step to let people know that you care about them, to let them know that you're a real human behind the business, and to make real connections, okay? Just beyond the follows and the likes, okay? So today I'm talking about using photos of you, and this can be a really intimidating thing for a lot of my clients. And admittedly, it was for myself as well, because when I started my business, I was doing headshots and branding photography. But I was always used to being behind the camera, not in front. And I think a lot of entrepreneurs can attest to this, that they're usually behind the camera, especially if they're a parent. They're not really used to being in front of the camera. So that can be quite intimidating and quite awkward. But your audience needs to make a connection with you, and they need to know who you are. And I can't tell you the number of times that I've gone to websites looking for a service or a product, and it just being totally impersonable, I can't speak, and impersonal, and just not having, I have no idea who's behind the business. And in an online space, right, there's often times where you're going to be providing services or products to people somewhere else in the world. Now, how the heck are they going to trust to send their money to you, even if it's something little or if it's one of your bigger offerings? How are they going to know that you are who you are and to trust you to send you that money, right, or to work with you on a project, okay? So this ties in with my first topic, which was getting on video, which I think is really important, but having photos of you. Now, a lot of times women not only just are critical of themselves, but also don't want to appear to be a bit egotistical. They think that, a lot of my clients think that, oh my gosh, if I put my picture all over my website, it's going to look like I have the hugest ego, and I don't want to come off that way. And there is a balance, okay? You don't need to be on every section of every corner of every page of your website, or your content, whichever way you're sharing it. But you do need to show up, and people need to know that it's you. It builds a ton of trust, and it makes your brand more personable. And it's not just about showing headshots and business shots. It's also about, on social media, or if you have an Instagram account or Facebook account, however you're showing up for your business, showing photos of your life too, not just what's going on in your office. So showing photos of your family, if you're comfortable doing that, showing photos of your pets or where you've traveled or whatever, that can make a real connection with your audience because it goes beyond just what you're trying to sell. So taking those pictures, and this ties in with video. A lot of this is the same as with video, but taking those pictures really, really helps your audience understand that there's a human behind the business. Who are they going to send their money to if they buy your products or services? Who are they going to work with? And at the end of the day, chances are, unless you've invented some crazy product or service that's never been seen before, chances are there's somebody else who offers your services and there's somebody else that offers your products, okay? But the reason why your audience would choose you as opposed to going with someone else is because they feel a connection with you. Okay, so showing up with photography and using photography in your business, using headshots in your business, even shots maybe that don't even include you, but shots of you doing things or working on stuff or tools that you use. These are all great ideas. So keep that in mind when you want to connect and make that personal connection with your audience, and go that extra step. Okay, that's it. Short and sweet. I will be back in the next couple of weeks to discuss the last couple items on my list. Again, put your details below and I'll make sure to tag you so you can carry on with the other videos. All right, take care and I will be back soon. Okay, bye.